Hello, grade 6. How are you? Hope all of you are well. Today we are going to start a new lesson. Our lesson is lesson 2.3 subtracting decimals. In this lesson, my objectives يعني إيش هدفي من هاي الحصة. Number 1, to subtract decimal. I will have numbers and I will subtract them. When you are subtracting, you need to align your decimals under each other, and you are going to do estimate to check are you solving correct or wrong. Okay, now for example, one they said Firas had 0.512 riyal when he went to the store. So he has this money. What did he do? He bought things. How much did he pay? He paid 6.39. What will happen to his money? His money will be less. So they are asking us how much money they are asking how much money did he have left over? How much money? To know how much money he had left over, you need to subtract. Look how they align the numbers under each other. They started with the money he had. He had 10.512. We are going to subtract from it 6.39. You are going to align the decimal under the decimal. Then you are going to subtract. Let us go to the notes. If I go to the notes, okay, and what I will do, I will align my numbers under each other. I will start with my number is my lesson is lesson 2.3, page 21. If you have the book, please all of you open your books at page 21. If you don't, please bring a sheet of paper or a notebook, Arabic notebook, and write lesson 2.3, page 21. Now you are going to subtract. I will start with the big number 10.512. You are going to align under it the number 6.39. Look, the important thing that this decimal should go under this decimal. So I will start with putting the decimals under each other. The 6 will be under the 0, the 3 under the 5, and the 9 here. So I have nothing under the 2, and I have nothing under the 6. So I will do what? Subtract. Why we are subtracting? Because he have this amount of money, then he bought things. So what happened to his money? His money become less. Subtract 2 minus 0, 2. 1 minus 9, regroup. This will become 4. This will be 11. 11 minus 9, 9. 4 minus 3, 1. Ask the decimal to go down. Now, 0 minus 6, you can't borrow. This will become 0. This will be 10. 10 minus 6, 4. So, and I will write here your unit. Your unit is riyal. Okay? So, how much left he has? He has left over 4.192. The important thing that you align your numbers under each other, and the decimal should be under each other. For maybe someone will say it is 10.512 here, and I have the other number, this number, okay? Maybe you are going to do 9, 3, decimal 6 like that. So this is wrong. The important thing that you should align your numbers under each other, okay? You should put here decimal and here the decimal, so the decimal will go down. Okay, let's go to the book again. Now, so line up the decimal point. So when we subtract, please place a 0 for an equivalent decimal. If I don't have any digit here under the 2, I will put 0 here. I don't have a digit under the 1, I will put for it 0. So subtract. So he had 4.122 riyal left over. Another example, estimate. Estimate means it's rounding. Okay, I have 12.296. I need to subtract it from 3.9. Step 1. Line up the decimal. Put your numbers under each other. Place a 0 for an equivalent decimal. If you don't have digits here, you can put zeros under it. Okay. Now they said round. Round. I will round this number to a whole number. Underline the 2. Circle this 2. okay? The 2 is less than 5, so it will not give this 2 1, so my number will be 12. Underline the 3. The 5 will give 3 1, so my number will become 4 whole. Subtract 12 minus 4, the answer is 8. Okay, so again, this is a question 2 in page 21 again. Now, if you don't have your book, use your notebook. Use your notebook. Now, okay, look again. They ask subtract 12.296 minus 3.5. They said estimate. Estimate means rounding. Okay? Estimate means rounding. Underline the 2, circle this. Underline the 3, circle the 5. Okay. The 3, we'll ask the 2, are you going to stay the same or become bigger? The 2 say, look at the digit that is before. It is 2, less than 5. So the 12 will stay 12. Here, the 5 will give 1 to the 3 become 4. So my first step, I will align my numbers under each other. Start writing this number the way it is, 12.296. Then we are going to align 3.5 under it. The 3 will be under the 2, decimal, the 5. Look how I did. There is no digit under the 6, 0. There is no digit under the 9, 0. There is no digit under the 1, 0. Now, I will not subtract here. I need to estimate. Estimate means rounding. Underline the 12, 2, circle the 2, underline the 3, circle the 5. The 2 will not give the 12 to 1, so my number will be 12. The 5 will give the 3 1, it becomes what? 4. Now subtract 12 minus 4, the answer is what? 8. Okay? So if I subtract this number minus this number, I will write here equal what? 8. Okay, so the answer is 8. And I will not write equal. You remember when I say about means about. Okay, when we are estimating, we write the equal like that. يعني زي كأنه فيه curve, as if it is a curve. يعني فيه. This means about. This means you are estimating or you are rounding. Okay. Now, move all of us to page in the book. Let's move in the book to page. This is page 21. Let's move to page 22. Now, in page 22, we have questions, and they want us to solve these questions. Okay. Okay, start with the question number 1. They said subtract, check by using a calculator. Of course, we are not going to use a calculator, only we are going to subtract. Subtract, look at the first number. It is 8.6 minus 3.2. You will say 6 minus 2. The answer is what? Okay. You will say 6 minus 2, the answer is what? 4. Look how they align the numbers under each other and the decimals are under each other. This is the important thing. Okay. I need to appear the first line here. Okay. Wait. Okay, look how they align the numbers under each other, and the important thing that the decimals are under each other. Look here. Start with these 6 minus 2, the answer is 4. It's 4/10. Then ask the decimal to go down a whole. 8 whole minus 3 whole, the answer is 5. So the difference between these two numbers is 5.4. Okay, now let's do again another one, number 2. Okay, in question number 2, look, when they put the numbers under each other vertical this way, if you are subtracting this way, we call this way vertical when you put the number under each other. If you are putting the numbers like that, it is horizontal. Now also that this is the hundreds. 2 minus 5 you can't borrow. This will become 4. This will be 12. 12 minus 5, the answer is what? 7. 4 minus 2, 2. Ask the decimal to go down. 8 minus 5 is 3. Then the 2 will go down. So my number is 23.27. Okay, what is this? This is the difference between this number and this number. Now, let's go and do number 6. In the question number 6, you will notice that 10 is a whole number. Okay, and this is whole with parts. Okay, now number 1, I will align the decimal under each other. Okay, then I will put 0 above this 2 and 0 here and 0 here to keep the place for the tenths, hundreds, thousands. Now I will subtract 0 minus 7. I can regroup. You will go to this one. This will be 0, this will be 9, this will be 10, then it will become 9, 10 and become 9, and this will be 10. Now 10 minus 7, the answer how much? 3. 9 minus 4, the answer is what? 5. 9 minus 2, the answer is what? 7. Ask the decimal to go down. 9 minus 3 is 6. So the difference between the two numbers is 6.753. Okay, again they give us a whole number here also, 24, and we are going to subtract. Okay, we are going to subtract these numbers from each other to keep. I will, for any whole number, it has a decimal here, and I will put 0 above the 5. Then you are going to subtract 0 minus 5, you can't. Regroup, this will be 3, this will be 10. 10 minus 5, the answer is what? 5. Ask the decimal to go down. 3 minus 8, you can't. Regroup again, this will be 1 and 13. 13 minus 8, 5. Ask the 1 to go down. So the difference between this number and this number is 15.5. Now, grade 6, if I have a number, two numbers, and I want to subtract or even add, okay? The important thing that you should align your decimals under each other. I will solve the question, for example, 9. In question 9, it's page 22. In question 9, page 22, they write for you the question horizontal, 23.671 minus 6.9. Okay? You are going to put the numbers under each other vertical. This is horizontal. This way we call it horizontal. You are going to write this number here and this number under it. I will start with the big number. It's 23.671. Then you are going to write under it 6.9. The decimal should go under the decimal. The 3 will go under it 6, and this is 9. What I will do with the rest digits, I will put zeros. Okay? Now what I'm going to do, I will subtract. So the question was written horizontal. I put them under each other vertical. This is, we call it vertical. Subtract 1, 7. Now 6 minus 9, I can't. Regroup, this will become 2. This will be 16 minus 9, 7. Decimal, 2 minus 6, I can. This will be 1, 12. 12 minus 6, the answer 6. So the difference between these two numbers is 6.771. I changed the question. The question was written horizontal. I put them vertical under each other. Okay? Now, if I have, so I will go back to the book and I solve this question, question 9. So the answer is, when you look how they put zeros under the digit that you don't have down any number in it, then you will subtract. The important thing that the decimal should be under each other. 1 minus 0, 1. 7 will go down. 6 minus 9, it can't. 16 minus 9, 7. The decimal will go. This will be 2. 2 minus 6, you can't. 12 minus 6, 6. And this will be 1. So my answer is 16.771. In this question, let's go to question number, let's go to question number 11. In question number 11, okay, if you notice, your numbers, the question is written horizontal. You are going to align your number in question 11 vertical. Start with this number. Start with the first number. Don't change the order. يعني ما تغير. اللي موجود بالأول يضل بالأول. I will write 40 like that. Where is the decimal in this number? Here is the decimal. Any whole number, the decimal is in here. Then I can add zeros. When you read this number, it is still 40. Even you put decimal for it and zeros, never mind. Now I will align this number under each other. The decimal, this should go under the decimal. The 2 will go under the 0 and 0, 4. Then what I am going to do, subtract. Now you will say 0 minus 4, I can't. Regroup, you will go to this 4. This will be 3. This will be 10, then it become 9. This will be 10, then it become 9. And this one will be the end 10. 10 minus 4, the answer is 6. 9, this 9 will go down. This 9 will go down. Now the decimal will go down. 9 minus 2, the answer is 7. Ask the 3 to go down. We call this difference. Difference when you are subtracting. لما تكون بتطرح two numbers from each other, the answer you get, we call it difference. I align my numbers, I change the question from horizontal to vertical, okay? So, and the important thing, as I said, is to put the zeros under each other. This zero under, this decimal under this decimal, and you can add zeros if you need, okay? So, again, when we have our lesson, okay, sorry, when we started this lesson, my lesson is lesson 2.3, subtracting decimals. I said in this lesson, we have 3 objectives: to subtract decimals, to line up the decimal points, line up, put the decimals under each other. It means to line up the decimal, يعني put the decimal under this decimal, then digits from this side and digits from this side. And I can use estimate decimal to check my answer if I solve correct or wrong. Okay, now let's go to the last part of our lesson today. Here, it's in page 22. Question 22. In question 22, they write for us here, look this, for example, question number question number 1. They write for us, find the missing digits. I have boxes and I have some boxes empty and I need to fill these boxes with digits. Find the missing digits. Let's go to question number 1. In the question number 1, they said, in the question number 1, they said for me that the 5 minus something, it becomes a 3. What number, when you subtract it from 5, you get 3? Yes, of course, it's 2. So I will write here 2. 5 minus 2, the answer is 3. What number, when you subtract from 2, you get 4? Okay? What? Yes, you are correct. It's 6. 6 minus 2, the answer is what? 4. Now, let's go to the decimal will go down. What number, when you subtract from 9, you get 6? Yes, you are correct. It's 3. So, you should start with the number up. Let's check our solving. 5 minus 2, the answer is 3. 6 minus 2, the answer is 4. 9 minus 3, the answer is 6. Now, let's do the last one, question number 4. Okay, look, they wrote for me now, okay, what number, when you add something to it, you get 4. The 2, how much it need to get 4 to be 4? Yes, 2. So 2 plus 2, the answer is 4. I have a number, when I add it to 8, it becomes 5. Of course, it's not 5, it's 15. 5 and 1 above here. So what number you add to 8, you get 15? Yes, you are correct, 7. 7 plus 8, the answer is 15. 1, no, 6, 7, 7, 1, 8, so the answer here should be what? 8. So, we solve question number 1 and the question number 4. You are going to do question 2 and 3 as a homework. 2 and 3, you are going to do, you are going to solve 2 and 3. Now, if I go back, okay, let's see what is the homework for you for today, grade 6. Okay. You are going to solve question number 3. I will use blue to show you what are the homework. Question 3 and the question 4 here, of course. 4, question 7, question 8. Okay, homework. We solve here question 9 and 11. You have 10 homework, 12, 13, 14. Okay. And here, and also here, you are going to solve the question. Estimate to the underlying digit. Find the difference. Estimate to the underlying digit. Find the difference. Here, they don't want you to subtract the exact subtracting. They want you to estimate. Okay, estimate. Look at the underlying digit. For here, they underline the 9. So you should look at the digit that is before. The 3 will not give the 9 1. So my number will stay 39. Now, look what they underline. They underline the 8. The 5 will give the 8 1. So the 8 will become 9. So my question will be 39 minus 9. The answer is 30. What they ask here us to do? They ask us to do estimate. Estimate means rounding, okay, to the underlying digit. I will do this question. Okay, they underline the 8. Okay, so the 8, what is here? Nothing. So my number will be this will be 3.98 It will stay the same because there is no digit here. And I will, they underline the 9. The 9 here, this one, it has 0. Okay, it means that it has 0. So the 8, the 0 will not give the 8 any numbers, so the 8 will stay the same. So my number will stay the same. It's 3.98. Now what about this number? The 3 will not give the 9 any, so the 9 will stay also the same, but this will become 0. So my number will be 1.29. Okay, I can put 0 here and I can put 0 above here if I want. We are going to do what? Subtract. Okay, subtract 0. 8 minus 9 you can't. This will become 8. This will be 18. Minus 9, 9. 8 minus 2, 6. Ask the decimal to go down. 3 minus 1, 2. So this is my number. 2.690. Again, grade 6. Look how I solved this question. In this question, they underline the 8 for me. If you look down, you will notice that this is tenth, this is hundreds, and the thousand is what? 0. Okay? So the 8 will stay the 8, the same. It will not change because the number that is before is 0. So my number will be 3.98, and I can erase the 0, this 0, erase it. Yes, it's much better to erase it. I will write it like that. It will be 3.98. The 8 will stay 8 because digit that is before is 0. Now this one, the 9 will stay the 9 because the digit that is before is 3. It will not give. So my number will be 1.29. What I am going to do, subtract 18 minus 9, 9. This is 8. 8 minus 2, 6. Decimal. And 3 minus 1, 2. So the answer is, the difference between the two numbers is 2.69. Okay, you are going to do this as a homework and this as a homework. Okay, so what we didn't solve will be a homework for you, grade 6. Okay, if you don't have the book, you can pass by school and get the books from the school. They are available. Okay, until we meet next week, grade 6, bye-bye.